Judge Vanderbeek, court is now in session. Judge, this is case number 1004, Sauer versus Moffitt.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Sauer?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, George and I were engaged to be married. However, that did not. We broke up. In the process of being engaged, George adopted my 9-year-old son, Travis.
Okay.
And even though we're not going to get married, I would like to seek child support from George for Travis, please.
Okay.
All right, everyone, let's dive into this courtroom drama. Judge Fun to Beat is presiding over the case of Sauer versus Moffitt. Miss Sauer seeks child support from her ex, George Moffitt, who legally adopted her 9-year-old son, Travis, during their engagement. But here's the twist. George isn't the biological father, and they never married. With emotions running high, the big question remains. Will George be legally required to pay child support, or does he have a way out? This case is packed with legal complexities and personal tensions, so let's break it all down and see how it unfolds.
Any objection to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the objection?
Well, we were engaged. It was great. Her kid Travis he's really sweet.
Wait, her kid? You adopted him, right?
I'm not the biological father.
He's not.
Adopted
but
him,
you adopted Travis.
I did. Yes, I'm not denying that I did adopt Travis.
So Travis is your son too?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
We were intending on marrying. I had a panic attack, Your Honor, a month before the wedding, and I ran out.
Okay.
I left. And we never got married. I don't make a whole lot of money, and
I'm not following you.
I don't really see Keely. I don't see Travis much these days.
He misses you, and I miss you.
I'm not following you. You adopted Travis legally. He's your son.
Yes, Your Honor.
Which means you should be paying child support for him.
I probably should.
Probably?
Have you ever done something that you maybe freaked out about? And
yeah, sitting here listening to your story is freaking me out.
Okay.
Miss Sauer takes the stand, explaining that during her engagement to George, he legally adopted her son, Travis. Although their relationship ended, she insists George should still provide financial support. However, George strongly objects. He acknowledges adopting Travis, but argues he rarely sees the boy anymore and struggles financially. The tension rises as George drops a bombshell. He had a panic attack just before the wedding and walked away. This revelation adds a deeper emotional layer to the case. Is George genuinely struggling and unable to provide support, or is he simply trying to avoid responsibility? The courtroom waits as the judge weighs the legal and moral complexities of this situation.
I'm a nice guy. I deliver the mail. You know,
okay.
I in this neighborhood actually.
Oh, thank you for delivering our mail.
You're welcome. I like it. It's great.
Mr. Moffitt, you came here to waste my time, didn't you?
No, Your Honor.
Obviously you did, because everything you're saying about delivering mail in this neighborhood and you're a nice guy, that has nothing to do with child support. Travis is your son. You have an obligation to support him. It's just as simple as that.
Are you okay? You're not going to have another panic attack, are you?
Oh.
Okay.
Do you really miss me?
Travis asked about you. I just want what's best for my son.
Wait, Your Honor, can we, what? When is he asking about me?
He asks, he asks at night right before bed. I mean, you adopted him, so,
Why don't you call and check on the child?
Just scared, I guess.
Scared of what?
When I adopted...
Mean to him? I mean, what's the... I feel like I'm missing something here. What am I missing?
George's defense is all over the place. He starts rambling about his job, delivering mail in the neighborhood, and how he's a nice guy. But the judge quickly shuts him down, reminding him that legally, Travis is his son, and he has an obligation to support him. George tries to bring up his panic attacks and emotional struggles again, but the judge isn't buying his excuses. Meanwhile, Miss Sauer softens a bit, revealing that Travis misses George and often asks about him at night. This emotional revelation shifts the tone of the case, making everyone wonder, is this just about child support, or is there still love between them? Then, just when you think things couldn't get more dramatic, the judge throws out an unexpected suggestion. Why don't you two just get married? Shockingly, George jumps at the idea, revealing he still has the engagement ring. Miss Sauer hesitates at first, but eventually agrees right there in the courtroom. In a rare and heartwarming twist, the judge officiates their wedding on the spot. The child support case is dismissed because, under Texas law, married couples don't pay child support to each other. Love triumphs over legal battles in an unforgettable moment of reconciliation.
I feel like, George just, George does have his panic attacks, but, I just want what's best for my son, and, and I want you to be happy too, George. I do. I want you to be happy.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So maybe I was wrong about you and Travis.
Do you want to?
Do you guys want to get back together? You're really making my heart jump over here.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've never been in court before, Your Honor, but I feel like, yeah.
Maybe you guys should go ahead and...
After the surprise wedding, Judge Fund explains that in Texas, married parents are no longer required to pay child support. This case highlights how the law can sometimes reunite families instead of dividing them. The courtroom, once filled with tension, now holds an unexpected happy ending.
Forget the whole engagement thing. Get married. Then you don't have to worry about child support. Sounds good, right?
Oh my gosh, that's so simple.
Keely, are you?
I still have the ring.
I mean, we could get married right now.
You can do that?
Of course.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, sure.
Let's, yeah, yes.
Okay, Mr. Moffitt, do you take this woman to be your wife?
Yeah, I do.
And do you take Mr. Moffitt to be your husband?
I do.
Okay, well, you guys are married and there is no child support.
Okay.
This is an ending we don't see very often in this court. So once you guys are married, no one pays child support, okay? So if there's nothing further from either of you, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.